Stop right there. Before you scroll past this video, I need to tell you something that could save your retirement from becoming your worst nightmare. Right now, thousands of seniors over 65 are making 4 devastating mistakes that are draining their bank accounts, destroying their health, and pushing away everyone they love. The worst part? Most don't realize it until it's too late. I'm not talking about small errors. I'm talking about life-altering decisions that turn golden years into daily regrets. If you're over 60 or planning for retirement, what I'm about to reveal will shock you. Welcome to Simple Elderly Wisdom, where we share life-changing truths that nobody else dares to tell you. Today's topic hits close to home because I've watched too many people suffer needlessly. These 4 mistakes are so common, yet so preventable. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete roadmap to protect yourself and reclaim the joyful retirement you deserve. But here's the catch. You need to pay attention to every single word, because missing just one solution could cost you everything. Let's dive into mistake number 1, and trust me, this one might make you uncomfortable. Mistake number 1, becoming a walking ATM for your adult children and grandchildren. Picture this. You've worked 40 years, saved diligently, and finally retired with a decent nest egg. Then your son calls with an emergency. His business needs $50,000, or it'll fail. What do? If you're like most seniors, you hand over the money without hesitation. Here's the brutal truth. That money wasn't just cash. It was your security buffer for the next decade. When your own medical emergency hits 2 years later, guess who's broke? You are. And now you've become their burden instead of their safety net. The solution sounds harsh, but it'll save your life. Set ironclad financial boundaries immediately. Calculate your needs for the next 30 years, including healthcare inflation and emergencies. Everything beyond that baseline is your discretionary zone, and even then, gifts should never exceed 5% of your annual income. Learn this powerful sentence. I love you, but my retirement funds aren't available for that. No explanations needed. Offer wisdom instead of cash. Help them create budgets or connect with advisors, but stop solving problems that money can't fix. Redirect generosity toward experiences together. A vacation creates memories. A check creates dependency. Mistake number 2. Isolating yourself from human connection. This one's sneaky because it feels comfortable at first. You decline invitations, telling yourself you're tired. Your phone stops ringing because you've stopped calling friends. You abandon hobbies that brought you around others, preferring television instead. Before you know it, days pass without meaningful conversation. Here's what nobody tells you. Chronic loneliness increases your mortality risk by 26%. That's equivalent to smoking 15 cigarettes daily. Your brain deteriorates faster without stimulating conversations. Depression creeps in silently, and suddenly you've lost interest in everything that once mattered to you. Breaking free from isolation requires one simple commitment. 1 social activity per week, non-negotiable. Join a senior center, volunteer at a library, attend services, or take community classes. The specific activity matters less than consistent human exposure. This month, reconnect with 3 people from your past. Call old colleagues, childhood friends, or distant relatives. Most people appreciate the gesture more than you expect. Accept the next invitation you receive, regardless of how you feel in that moment. Remember, motivation follows action, not the other way around. Schedule video calls with distant family like doctor appointments. Get a pet if possible. Say yes to helping others. Mistake number 3, neglecting physical activity because you think you've earned your rest. Society sells you a dangerous lie that retirement equals sitting in a recliner with a remote control. Many seniors believe their aching joints and reduced stamina are just inevitable parts of aging. Wrong. Dead wrong. Within 6 months of stopping regular movement, your muscle mass vanishes at an alarming rate. What took years to build disappears in weeks. Your balance deteriorates, turning simple tasks like climbing stairs into fall risks that can end your independence permanently. Sedentary seniors lose independence 7 years earlier than active peers and spend twice as long in nursing facilities. Start exactly where you are, not where you wish you were. If you can only walk 5 minutes, that's your starting line. Commit to moving intentionally every single day, even if it's just marching in place during commercial breaks. Incorporate strength training twice weekly, using resistance bands, light weights, or body weight exercises. Focus on functional movements. Practice standing from chairs without using your arms. Work on balance by standing on one foot. Strengthen your core to prevent falls. Find activities you genuinely enjoy rather than forcing yourself into gyms you hate. Dancing, gardening, swimming, or Tai Chi all count. Track your progress and celebrate small victories. Mistake number 4. Living in the past instead of creating new purpose. This is the most destructive mistake because it poisons everything else. Too many seniors become prisoners of nostalgia, measuring their current worth against decades-old accomplishments. They view each remaining day as a countdown to irrelevance rather than an opportunity for contribution. When you define yourself entirely by who you were rather than who you're becoming, you've essentially declared your life over while your heart still beats. This mentality fuels the other 3 mistakes. You stop moving because your athletic prime is gone. You isolate because nobody cares about old stories. And you give away money trying to relive parenting glory. The solution: identify one skill you've always wanted to develop and commit to learning it now. Painting, woodworking, a foreign language, coding, whatever ignites your curiosity. Volunteer for causes addressing today's problems, not yesterday's issues. Mentor someone from a different generation while staying genuinely curious about their world. Set concrete 5-year goals that have nothing to do with past accomplishments. Your legacy isn't finished until you stop breathing. Now here's what I need you to do. If this video opened your eyes, smash that like button right now. Drop a comment telling me which mistake hit home hardest. Subscribe to Simple Elderly Wisdom and hit the bell icon so you never miss life-changing guidance designed specifically for your golden years. Your best chapter is still being written.